ha-ha! Everybody knows it. I don't have to say what I am, because I've done it. It's the difference between you and me. You talk about it, I do it. You will know that your ass is mine, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
You know where you are! You're in the East Side Dave and Son Wrestling Show, everybody! That's right. It's your monthly look at the world of wrestling, specifically the WWE. No one brings the action harder. No one brings it with more ferocity, with more energy, with more passion than myself, East Side Dave, and the true star of the show, ladies and gentlemen, Stanley McDonald. Say hi.
Hi!
That's what I'm talking about. Do your Randy Macho Man Savage impression. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, with you, Dragon Steamboat at WrestleMania 3. I'm gonna pin you for the 1, 2, and 3, and I'll retain the Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, that's spectacular.
WrestleMania 3.
Round of applause for Stanley McDonald, who's on it as always. I'm going to put you on the spot. I'm going to start our SummerSlam Special by putting you on the spot. Ready?
Okay.
Ready? Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, what?
Oh, what? That was his catchphrase. What? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Hulk Hogan.
Brother, I'm gonna tell you something, brother.
All right, fantastic. Do you have any more impressions, or should we begin with the actual program?
We'll begin this actual program. Starting things off, I want to be.
Oh, we're going to go right into the matches? I want to talk quickly before we go right into our predictions and prognostication. Okay. Is that okay with you?
Okay.
Is that all right with you?
Yes.
I mean, but are you fine with that decision?
I'm fine with that decision.
I just wanted to see how many times I could say that without angering you. Now, it's been a good year. Yeah, it's been a good year for wrestling. I believe Stanley Mac and I have been happy with lots of things. I want to discuss with you, though, first and foremost, because we really haven't talked about it since it happened, the brand split, as it were. The fact that the WWE has now a Monday Night Raw roster and a SmackDown roster.
This is a Tuesday Night SmackDown roster, no longer Thursday.
Good call. It's now on Tuesday Night Live as opposed to Thursday pre-taped. Thoughts and opinions on the split. Do you like it? Do you disapprove?
Okay. I love that Finn Balor was drafted to Monday Night Raw.
You're a big fan of Finn Balor. I have to be honest, I am as well. We're both a couple of Irish lads, so it's... Although we don't... neither of us like Sheamus, so really, I guess the Irish thing only...
I sort of like Sheamus, actually.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
Wait, what about the Mohawk?
Oh, I want to... And by the way, that saying the Sheamus match is actually sort of like the first match I really wanted.
Interestingly enough.
Versus Cesaro.
Yeah.
Match.
Mm-hmm. You know, these for years and years and years, Irish people were persecuted at the hands of the English. Just to give you a little history lesson.
You speak English.
Yes, we speak English mainly because we were forced to by the English with their reign of terror, and that they would sweep into our beautiful Irish clans, destroying our little huts and burning our villages. But you know what? That's not important right now. We're talking about the WWE. Are we not, Stanley Mac?
not talking about the WWE.
Okay. So you're for the brand split. I mean, yes or no? You like the fact that we're because it is a little weird that, for instance, Seth Rollins now, he's on Raw, and we're not going to get to see him on SmackDown. That kind of bothers me a little bit. No? It's a little bit.
Unless he attacked someone like Randy Orton blocked it.
That was the smartest thing that they did, was the fact that Randy Orton, who's a SmackDown guy, was able to surprise attack Brock Lesnar on Raw. What? That was good. If we can start getting a little bit of crossover sneak attacks, I'm down.
Yeah, I agree. Well, what about Brock? Well, Brock, when he came, it wasn't that much of a surprise.
No, it wasn't. We knew that was going to happen. And it wasn't as cool. It wasn't hashtag out of nowhere the way Randy Orton was. Agree?
He didn't. He might have hit the F5 and Orton. Orton did the RKO. His person was no.
I'll tell you.
Randy Orton, he came from under the ring. I always realized when they turned the camera to show you where he came out from, came out under the ring.
I know, and did you know that he has to basically hide under that ring for 14 days?
No, he doesn't.
Yes, they actually feed him. They put little tiny dog bowls of crackers and water, and he just has to eat that food until he's ready to come out and give someone an RKO. Were you aware of that?
I would like to be down there for 99 days.
Okay. Well, I'll write a letter to Vince McMahon. We'll see if we can make this happen, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I saw Shane McMahon one time walking. This was right around 48th Street. I saw him walking into a Subway. I was quite surprised that a man that famous and with that much money would take the Subway. This was Shane, not Vince. Shane McMahon.
I know what you're saying.
Can you believe that?
Well,
he's just like a common Joe, isn't he? Only with millions and millions of more dollars than most common Joes.
Shane McMahon gave Mommy a wrestling book that I read the last time I was on.
Well, isn't that great? It's wonderful to hear about that. Now, listen, Stan. We're going to get into the matches, and with all due respect, oh boy. See, I was gonna say, with all due respect, I really don't want to do any of the pre-show matches, and Cesaro and Sheamus is a pre-show match. I mean, it doesn't count.
No, but Danny, I don't even know why they messed up. I think Cesaro doesn't. Why is Cesaro on the pre-show?
Well, you know what? I agree with that. Cesaro is an extremely. When we went to Extreme Rules live, Cesaro was without question one of the most impressive live performers.
Sheamus is supposed to get pre-show match.
Well, he is now. It's Cesaro versus Sheamus in the pre-show. By the way, real quick question, because I posted on social media that we were going to SummerSlam. I found tickets on Craigslist. The tickets were for the 8th row, literally the 8th row, and the guy wanted $100 a ticket. And believe it or not, while I am semi-stupid, and I was on the verge of buying these tickets, and I realized I'm not 100% stupid, and it seemed like a scam. So unfortunately, Mako, we shan't be seeing SummerSlam live, but we are going to have one heck of a SummerSlam party, okay? I am talking an entire bowl of Snickers. Do you like that?
Yes.
I'm talking an entire bowl of M&Ms. Are you a fan of that?
Yes.
I'm talking an entire bowl of Oreos. Do you like that?
Yes.
Reese's Pieces.
Yes.
Sour Patch Kids.
Yes.
Twizzlers.
Yes.
Candy canes.
No.
Spiders.
Wait, what the heck?
I just wanted to pay attention, see if you were paying attention, and apparently you were.
Attention.
Okay, fine. Tootsie Rolls.
Yes.
Lollipops.
Yes.
Alien Fingers. Okay, you still are paying attention. So, Cesaro, Sheamus, Here's another one, and you know me, I love the Dudley Boys, but it seems like lately they're just pre-show material. They're taking on Sami Zayn and Neville.
And Neville's also... Wait, Neville! Is this his first match since his return?
He might have done a match somewhere, but I mean, you know, Neville's doesn't.
He hasn't. I want Neville.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Neville.
Good, you're the only one. Next match is now this is upsetting or a little surprising to me. It's a super tag team match. American Alpha, the Hype Bros, and the Usos versus Breezango, the Ascension, and the Vaudevillains. Essentially, this is the pre-show match of all pre-show matches. I mean, but I think American Alpha deserves to be on the main card myself. I'm a fan of American Alpha.
Maybe I think it's because they're taking on Breezango and like those guys.
Can we give a shocking revelation to the Eastside Dave and Son Wrestling Show audience? And that is
I'm in for American Alpha.
No. That's not where I was going. What I was gonna say is that you are the world's biggest Zack Ryder fan. Are you not?
I am when if he's not solo mode, then I am.
You like him as a tag team partner?
Yeah. Do you agree with me?
Not really.
Not actually, really?
The whole woo broski kick.
He doesn't do the woo thing that when he's with Mojo Riley.
All right. Look, now we finally get to the main card. And this is what we have been waiting for. We're going to start with John Cena versus AJ Styles. Tough toenails. We're starting with AJ Styles versus John Cena. Predictions and prognostications. Go.
Too quick to do like awesome ones.
Go.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll just go for AJ Styles.
Why?
Because he's the phenomenal one.
Here's the thing about John Cena that is difficult to watch one of his matches. It's because I can't see him. Because John Cena's catchphrase is "You can't see me." Get it? So I goes like this. It's difficult to watch a John Cena match because you can't see him.
Okay.
All right, let's go with the match.
They did miss a laughing.
Okay, let's go with the match you wanted to go with. Rusev versus Roman Reigns.
I'll go for Roman Reigns. Let's just go for Roman.
All right, talk to me. Why though? I mean, I need an example of why you're going for Roman Reigns over Rusev, the Bulgarian Brute, who's always accompanied by the extravagant Lana. Any reason whatsoever? Or are you just a proud American and you want to see the Bulgarian Brute go down?
Me too.
Is that it?
That's me, even though it might not be, but I'll say yes.
I have a feeling like Roman Reigns is going to win. I'm with you on this one. I think Roman Reigns will win.
I'm waiting for Roman.
You are? Good.
Yeah.
Is it me or it has, for months and months now, Roman Reigns has just been destroyed mercilessly. I mean, booed out of the building by the WWE fans. I am sensing people softening a little bit about Roman Reigns. People are getting behind him a little bit. Am I wrong about this, Stanley Mac?
You might be, you're wrong about it. I'm kidding, you're right about it.
I am? All right, good. Thank you very much. You're the expert.
Well, let's see. You know what next match?
What next match? Do you want me to give it to you, or do you want to just shout out?
I want to do it. It's going to be It and Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks, the women's champion, versus Charlotte, the one-time women's championship, trying to reclaim what is rightfully hers. Genetically superior Charlotte going against the boss, George Steinbrenner.
George Steinbrenner?
Isn't he the boss? Oh, excuse me. Charlotte, genetically superior, going against the boss, Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, my God.
What? The boss, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna.
Okay, the boss, Bruce Springsteen.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing: when Bruce Springsteen administers his finishing move, Thunder Road, on Charlotte, she's gonna be seeing stars. Am I wrong? All right, let's get serious.
I don't even know if that's a real person.
Let's get down to.
That's a real person.
Yeah, I know. You know Bruce, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get down to brass tacks. Who's gonna win and why?
I think I guess Sasha Banks will win. You know why? So he'll finish in 1, 2, but then heading to the ring. This time Bailey will be called up as Bailey sends to the ring.
Oh, I love this prediction. Unique. So you're.
Sasha Banks rolls up solid 1, 2, 3, and it gets that big win.
So to clarify, you're predicting a run-in from Bailey.
Yes.
You think that Charlotte will be on the verge of pinning Sasha Banks, or perhaps administering a submission move.
She hit her finishing move.
Figure 8.
No, the other one, the
Whatever that is, the little flippy thing.
yeah, and when the 2 count happens.
And right when it looks like Charlotte's going to win, Bailey's going to run in, distract, and let Sasha Banks retain the belt.
Unless
That's a good prediction.
if that does happen, the only time, and then Bailey was sort of be then distracting Dana Brooke, so Dana Brooke doesn't break it up, and then once he turns around, he realizes that Sasha Banks is still the women's champion.
Man, you're on top of it today.
Okay, wait, you know what?
What's that, buddy?
Let's see what the next match.
Next match.
Next match is going to be Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton.
All right, this is a match, I got to be honest, I am super psyched for.
Yes.
15 years in the making.
15 years in the making, that's right.
I remember when Jurassic Park came out in 1993, and it said a movie 150 million years in the making. Can you believe that?
150 million years in the making?
Steven Spielberg.
How are they still alive?
Exactly. Well, Steven Spielberg is approximately 200 million years old. Did you know that?
Steven Spielberg then means he passed away.
No, he's still alive. You've seen him on TV.
But how is he 250 million?
He drinks the blood of babies. He's kind of like a vampire. Let's go on to Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton. Who will win? I mean, this is about as difficult a match to predict as anything. I have no idea what's going to happen.
I am to go for Randy Orton. And when we were doing on what the other people think, they even think that Orton will win too, Daddy. But they think Randy Orton will be half dead in the beatdown, and I kind of agree with that. Other people, that I think that could happen.
So your ultimate prediction is?
Oh, Randy Orton! I want Randy to win.
So you're going Randy Orton. Wow, that's a little bit. Well, you know what?
Wait, is that not even?
Even though I believe it's a slight upset city, I'm going with Randy Orton myself.
That's not an upset.
It is. Brock Lesnar is the favorite in this match.
No, that's not.
Trust me, I'm a gambling degenerate. I looked at the Vegas odds. Brock Lesnar's supposed to win.
Randy Orton winning the match isn't an upset for you.
Well, I mean, he's a great champion, but Brock Lesnar is the beast incarnate. He's supposed to win the match.
Well, what if he loses?
Well, you have me stumped, I suppose. Let's go to Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins.
That's even the match I wanted to do next.
Well, aren't we just like father and son then? Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go for the
Go ahead.
Demon. Finn Balor. The Demon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult for me to decide. I am a huge Seth. What's that music? Well, I'm trying to say that I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan. I think he's one of the best bad guys that we've seen maybe since Roddy Piper. Unbelievable on the microphone. I love everything about Seth Rollins. I love what he does in the ring. I love what he does in the promo. But I gotta say, here's my choice. His name is Finn Balor. Yes! 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 Yes!
Yes,
Yes!
yes,
Yes!
yes,
Yes! 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 That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Demon King is in the house. And for the first time ever, he will take the first ever WWE Universal Championship. Whoa! Whoa! Boy, okay. I guess every time Finn Balor enters the, a show or a ring or whatever, that crazy music plays. Someone's got to tell him. I mean, we don't need it every single time, do we? Do we, Mickey Mackos?
What if he does it at... What if Dean Ambrose's song comes after the Dean and Dolph Ziggler match?
Good call. Okay, good call.
But what if Dolph Ziggler comes and Dolph Ziggler song?
Let's go to Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler for the WWE World Championship.
Dolph doesn't deserve to be...
Let me explain. Well, no, go ahead. Go ahead. You were about to say something.
Dolph Ziggler doesn't deserve to win. I don't think he does.
He seems like a nice guy, right? He seems like a hard worker. But Dolph Ziggler, his last name Ziggler starts with Z, and that's apropos, Mako, because when I think of Dolph Ziggler's, I just think of Z's, meaning sleep. He's so boring. I just go zzz. Anyway.
Dolph won't win.
I don't know why whoever made this decision, if it was Shane McMahon, Vince, Dolph Ziggler for the WWE World at SummerSlam even? I mean, come on. We're not talking some silly little, battleground pay-per-view or something. We're talking SummerSlam here. We're talking SummerSlam.
I didn't even know Dolph Ziggler even had a World Heavyweight Championship, even at Battleground.
They dropped the ball. Look, we've got a lot of great matches. I'm not throwing shade, as the kids say, on SummerSlam. I'm loving Lesnar versus Randy Orton. I'm loving Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. I'm loving Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. I'm loving so many matches here.
Well, Daddy, what else are you loving?
Yeah, I'm even loving John Cena versus AJ Styles. Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler. This is for your WWE World Championship? Oh, lordy but gordy. Not a good idea. I know I did. Not a good idea, right?
Yeah, I agree. Why would they put Dolph Ziggler as the number one contender in the six-pack match?
I don't know, Stan. Just get rid of Dolph Ziggler. Put him.
If I was Vince McMahon, you know what I would do? I would take Dolph Ziggler out of wrestling.
I'd make Dolph Ziggler my chauffeur. I'd give him a job as my limousine driver and say, hey, thanks for the ride, pal. Now stay in the car and don't you dare enter the arena boring 20,000 people. But that's just me.
Is he wrestled on the paper? By the way, they have SmackDown and Raw kickoff shows. And I would put him on the SmackDown and Raw kickoff match and on the pay-per-view kickoff match.
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. If I don't know. I'm not into it. Let's do one more match, Mako, and then we got to get out of here. We're running out of time, brother.
One match. I thought we were done.
We're going to run out of time, so we got to do, let's do Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, which I predict could be one of the matches of the night. Love all four of these guys. All four. Big fan.
Oh, okay. Me too.
So it's hard for me to choose. I'm just rooting for a good match in this one, but being that this is the Eastside Dave and Son Wrestling Show, the audience is counting on us to make predictions because, like us, they are gambling degenerates and they want to wager money on our predictions. So please go ahead. Who will win, Enzo and Big Cass or Jericho and Owens?
That's hard for me too, Daddy.
Okay, well, you got to make a prediction, bro.
Okay.
Or no ice cream tonight.
No.
I know. I know. That's a threat. I know.
Wow.
Hold on. Let me talk to my secretary. Wait 1 second. I got to talk to my secretary. Grace. No ice cream for Stan if he doesn't make this prediction, Grace. Okay, Grace? Got it.
Okay, for Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho.
All right, you're going to, you know what, pal? I'm on the same side as you. I do love Enzo and Big Cass. This is, I'm loving them. But 2016 is the year of Jericho. No one's been funnier and better on the mic. And I am a big fan of Kevin Owens. I expect within a year and a half, Kevin Owens will be the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Mark that down. So I'm going with Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. Stanley Mac, final thoughts and predictions as we wrap up another spectacular show of the Eastside Dave and Son Wrestling Show.
And what other match?
I'm just saying. Any final thoughts? Are you happy tonight? Are you excited?
I'm happy for SummerSlam.
Give us one last "Oh yeah" by the Macho Man.
Okay, Wicked Dragon Steamboat. Oh yeah, what I'm gonna do to you. Oh yeah, is going to be for you.
How about a little Paul Heyman?
Oh.
All you have to do is say, "Hi, my name is Paul Heyman."
Hi, my name is Roy.
What an impression! Give this kid an Oscar! Unbelievable! Well, listen, we love you. We thank you for supporting the Eastside Dave and Son Wrestling Show. Please spread the word. Subscribe on iTunes. Check out the social media at Eastside Dave for updates. It's a monthly show that you can count on. We love you, everybody. Enjoy your SummerSlam. Good night. Woo! I love it.